Greetings, my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope you all had a beautiful weekend. Hope you are up and running, getting yourselves ready for another work week. All right, I have two couple of stories for us to look at in this one. We're going to be taking a look at the West Indies Championship points table. I tell you, we just had round 6 and the games were pretty competitive. We only had results in a couple of them, but the games were really competitive. Going to be looking at the points table, looking at where the teams are and stuff, You're going to want to stick around for that. Plus, we're also going to talk a little bit of IPL. Sheffield Rutherford, he was on show yesterday and he contributed well as his team got the better of the Sunrisers Hyderabad. So just give a listening here until the end and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. All right, let's start off with the IPL. Then we'll go into the West Indies Championship. Now, yesterday, Sheffield Rutherford, he performed well. I didn't get a chance to cover it yesterday evening. But even though we don't have a lot of players in the IPL this year, I still try to keep, an eye out so we can see when the guys that are actually there, when they perform. I like to highlight it. So Sheffield Rutherford was instrumental as the Titans walked by the Sunrisers Hyderabad. So Sunrisers Hyderabad, they batted first in a low-scoring encounter, getting 152 for 8. Now, batting for them, Nitish Kumar already got 31 from 34. We saw Klassen with 27 from 19. Bowling for Titans, Mohamed Siraj, he got 4 for 17. He was the pick of the bowlers. Right, I'm just racing through this part, my people. I just want to really highlight Rutherford's innings. That's why I'm, just going through. The Titans, they chased it down. They scored 153 for 3 in 16.4 overs. Shubman Gill, the captain, he made 61 from 43 not out with 9 fours. He actually stayed, he was at the crease along with Sheffield Rutherford when the game came to an end. Washington Sundar, he scored 49 from 29 with 5 fours and 2 sixes. And Sheffield Rutherford, he was able to get 35 from 16 with 6 fours and 1 6. Strike rate of 218.8. So that's basically how things went there. Sheffield Rutherford doing the thing. Bowling for the other team. Mohamed Shami got 2 for 28 from 4. So he was the pick of the bowlers for them. So once again, congratulations to Sheffield Rutherford and his team, as they were able to secure victory in that game. All right, moving on to the West Indies Championship now, my people. The points table. Now, this is something that I usually say prior to talking about the points, the table or the standing. Now, we have the bonus system where a team can pick up bonus points from scoring 300 runs in the first innings from a certain amount of overs, or fast bowlers picking up a certain amount of wickets in the first innings. They have the point system going on. So, that is why you will see they play only 6 games and have over 100 and odd points, right? All right, so let's get into it. Sitting at the top of the table, Guyana Harpy Eagles, extending their lead after round 6. Going into round 6, they were just 1 point ahead of Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. And the fact that Trinidad and Tobago Red Force lost their game to the Jamaica Scorpions, Guyana Harpy Eagles, they played out to a draw, but they were able to pull ahead. So Guyana Harpy Eagles, having played 6 games, 4 wins, 2 draws, 111.6 points, right? 111.6 points for Guyana Harpy Eagles out front. Now, Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, 6 games, 4 wins, 1 defeat, 1 draw, 105.4 points, right? So Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, they are in second. The Barbados Pride, they secured a win in round 6, having played 6 games, 4 wins, 4 wins for Barbados, 2 defeats, right? 100 points. So Barbados Pride, they are coming along also. Leeward Island Hurricanes, 6 games played, 3 victories, 1 defeat, and 2 draws. That leaves them in 4th spot on 94.6 points. At number 5, we have the Jamaica Scorpions. They came out of round 6 with a win. 6 games played, 3 wins, 3 defeats. Right? Nothing, no in between for the Scorpions. 3 wins and 3 defeats. 82.8 points at number at 5th. At number 6 on the table, we have the Windward Islands team. They have played all teams have played 6 games. So Windward Islands, unfortunately, only 1 win so far, 4 defeats and 1 draw. They are on 51.6 points. West Indies Academy, 4 defeats and 2 draws. They are on 39.2 points. The combined campuses and colleges, 4 defeats, 2 draws. Right? That is how it's going for combined campuses and colleges. So combined campuses and colleges now in the bottom spot, and West Indies Academy occupying the 7th spot, right? Both teams are yet to secure any wins. So that is how the points table is looking, my viewers and subscribers. Guyana Harpy Eagles, Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, Barbados Pride, and Leeward Islands sitting in the top 4. 1 game to go. 1 game to go. Well, final round to go. Obviously, all teams will play 1 game. So, very, very interesting, my people. Very interesting. Sammy and his team, I can imagine they are looking for people that they can, I don't know if they are still looking or they have an idea of the players that they want to go up against Australia. But it's a final, chance for the players to go out there and, getting a good performance. Round 6 wasn't too bad. The games were pretty close. We didn't have any team, you didn't have anyone blowing away anybody in 2.5 days or early 3rd day. The Scorpions won their game inside 3 days, yes. But the games were pretty competitive in round 6. I am hoping we'll have the same for round 7. And that is basically it, my people. Guyana Harpy Eagles, they are looking to retain their title. Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, they've been pushing them all the way this season. But as we know, they just lost 2 of their key players, in Anderson Phillip and Jaden Seals. So, the coach had said that they have players that can fill that gap, so they aren't too worried. So, very interesting. We'll see how the final game for them, we'll see how the final round turn out. But yeah, gonna leave it right there. Big up on yourself, my people, and we'll touch base later on to talk some more. Bless.